Hello folks, and welcome back to Let's Play UFO Aftershock. This is QuickMind. Alright, I've gone the distance off screen for you guys, and sorry about the delay of getting this episode done, but let's go ahead and continue here.
As you know, we've been investigating the rebellion. I think we might finally have a handle on what's going on. The captives we've interrogated were unable to explain their actions and motives in a rational manner. They all spoke of some sort of inner voice that told them to join the mutineers. A voice that was irresistible, even though they knew their actions were wrong. The scary thing is that some of our investigators, while talking to the captives, began to feel the same urges. Some of our people are still hearing these voices. This sudden rebellion in our ranks got us to thinking about the similarities between our situation and that of the Reticulans, which started us down the path of comparing other similarities we've noticed among the Wargoths, Starghosts, and Cultists. Think about it. The symbols used by the aliens and the Cultists are identical. In addition, the Wargoths and Starghosts use the same space-dwelling organisms as a means of interstellar transportation. We originally assumed that the space creatures were mere animals, domesticated like horses. But then we began to wonder about the possibility that the reverse was true. That perhaps the space creatures were, in effect, training the aliens. We began to wonder if something on Earth was drawing these creatures to us. This could be where the Reticulan rebels fit in. For some reason, they defied their society's traditions and set off on their grand experiment. We think that an outside force might have influenced their actions. It's our belief that the space creatures that act as the Wargoth and Starghost vessels are influencing these alien races, and that there was something on the Reticulan rebels' homeworld that caused them to defy their people. We also think that the Reticulans brought that something with them when they set out for Earth. We believe that this thing is still here, and that it's the force that turned the cultists against us and caused the mutiny on our Laputa. It's our theory that all of these groups are being influenced by a race of space-dwelling organisms, and that one of these creatures is drawing others of its kind to Earth. These organisms are the very creatures that the various races use for space travel. For lack of a better name, we're calling these creatures myrmecals. They're very similar to certain plants on Earth known as myrmecophytes, whose trunks or bulbs serve as homes for huge ant colonies. These space creatures land on a planet and emit a psionic field that influences the planet's inhabitants to perform seemingly irrational acts that actually serve the creature's needs. Unaware of the myrmecal's presence, the planet's inhabitants would rationalize their actions as acts of science, as was true with the Reticulans and their experiment, or acts of faith, like those of the cultists. There are two types of myrmecal, male and female, for lack of better terms. The female of the species lands on a planet and convinces the planet's inhabitants to cover the planet with biomass. When this goal is achieved, the biomass comes to life and emits a powerful psionic pulse. We think that it's this pulse that caused the so-called rupture that killed or crippled the Reticulans. Meanwhile, the male myrmecals, after they find a suitable planet, use their own psionic powers to induce the native population to band together under the guise of some sort of scientific or religious cause, developing weapons and technologies that will be of benefit to the myrmecal. When the male hears the psionic call emitted by the biomass established by a female myrmecal, it calls its disciples, who enter the creature. Once all of its followers are aboard, the myrmecal transports its passengers to a new location, where they are forced to battle the male myrmecal's opponents, the other male myrmecals, the planet's inhabitants, and so on, until only one male myrmecal remains. The surviving male then mates with a female, and the cycle begins anew when their offspring grow to maturity. Assuming this theory is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, a female myrmecal must be somewhere nearby. We know it's not on Earth, so we believe it could well be on Earth's moon. There's an abandoned reticulan base on the moon, and this would make an excellent hiding place for the creature. Until we can eliminate the female Mermacal, more and more of our people will succumb to the creature's influence and rebel against us. If we get rid of the female, the male Mermacal, the one the Starghosts are using for a vessel, should leave as well. Our best chance of success is to launch a mission to the moon as soon as possible. There, we can seek out the abandoned reticulan base, find the creature, and solve this problem once and for all.
Wow. So there you have it, folks. Pretty good reasoning behind the cause of Aftermath and the reason why we're in Aftershock. So I'm pretty sure... Let me save it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have everything ready. No more missions to do right now. So let's gear up. Okay. Let's equip squad. Okay, so I'm not even having to change or set it up like in the War God mission. Okay. Oh, wait, we'll level up here. Let's see. I don't even know if it really matters. Let's do that because we'll get more hit points. Okay. I think we ought to be... Well, actually, Starman's gonna be in there. Let's see. Alright, sorry Ms. Melissa, I'm gonna take you out. Defosh has some leadership skills there. Alright. And AJ, I think I'm gonna have to take you out too. Mal's got some big guns here. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Cool ship.
Look out!
Yep, we still gotta fight our way in again.
That's no good. Which way?
Awesome. New enemy spotted. Enemy in area. New enemy spotted.
He was unconscious before we even shot at him. He's like, if I play dead, maybe they won't see me. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that was way easier in this game than in Aftermath. Holy cow. Alright.
Awesome.
Let's see. Only way to go is this way.
A new enemy is there. I have spotted the enemy.
Okay.
is there. I have spotted the enemy.
Where'd he go?
The target is no longer visible.
Enemy disappeared.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
The target is no longer visible.
Okay.
The target is no longer
hell.
visible.
Where'd he go?
Alright. The gang's all here. Now let's see, what's the objective in this part? Destroy the target structure. Which... Here you are. Down one more floor. Look familiar, folks? Okay. Also, we're actually right there already.
A new enemy is there.
That's no good.
Come
Which
on,
way?
guys.
The target is no longer visible.
Okay. Alright, no problem. So we'll go ahead and attack this one. Oh. Alright, didn't have to do that. Yes. I remember this now. Oh man, this is gonna be good. So let's see. Let me go ahead and save this. Alright, and then I'm gonna stop the video and restart it right away just in case something decides to crash. And I won't lose any of the video, so be right back. Okay. Let's just quick shoot this guy. Yeah, they like fall way the heck through the floor. It's really weird. And if I remember correctly, these things do a ton of damage.
That's not possible.
Like hell I will.
Okay, objective here. Get to the designated area with as many soldiers as possible. Whoa, dude. Yeah, we gotta get to that little spot right there. Let's see. Not sure it matters really which way you go, just make sure you don't die.
A new enemy is there. I have spotted the enemy.
Oh, very tricky game. Alright, I can't go that way.
The target is no longer visible.
No can do.
A new enemy is there. I have spotted the enemy. A new enemy is there. I have spotted the enemy. The target is no longer visible. A new enemy is there. That is beyond my ability.
Possible.
The target is no longer visible.
Okay.
I have...
Oh man, better book it. Which wire do I cut? Aw, dang. See ya, Moon.
With the influence of the Myrmidon lure broken, the people of Earth now have a chance to rebuild what was lost so long ago. Wrecked and ravaged though she may be, Earth is finally free once more. The price of our ignorance is now clear. The events of the past 50 years have taught us we're not alone in the universe, but there are perhaps hundreds of alien species out there. Some are hostile, and some may offer friendship and hope. A hope that has not been felt by humans in many years. If the Myrmidons can surpass the speed of light, perhaps someday we too might leave the confines of our solar system and seek out our interstellar neighbors. But we will use our experience to go in peace, and to be prepared when we find those to whom peace might be as alien to them as we are. Our answers lie in the future. A future that is now bright and hopeful. The stars await.
All right. Anything else, game? I guess not. Well, I'll go ahead and talk for a minute or two. I didn't realize this was the end of the game. I thought there was just a little bit more to go, but I apologize for that. But at least you got to see the ending, and it didn't take too long. I'll be starting UFO Afterlight shortly, and might have a guest speaker every once in a while. So, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be renaming characters for that game because, spoiler alert, you really don't get very many people to use. You cannot hire new people in that game. So, I'll explain that a little bit further throughout that Let's Play, but because of the limitations of people, it probably wouldn't be fair just to name a few people in there, leave everyone else out. So I think that's about it. I guess the ending is bugged on my version, but again, sorry it kind of took so long to get through this Let's Play, and I didn't realize this was the end so quick, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.